Meanwhile, it's crossover day in the General Assembly, and most bills that don't clear a key hurdle today won't become law. Mariah Gillette is in Annapolis with more.
Well, the legislative session is entering its final 3 weeks, and leaders say it continues to be a session of uncertainty. And today marks a major deadline, crossover day, where bills have to pass through the chamber they originated in to guarantee a hearing in the opposite chamber. Lawmakers were even here over the weekend to get their priority legislation over the finish line. Some of those major bills that are already on their way to the opposite chamber include the Protect Federal Workers Act, which creates a fund for laid-off government employees. Other bills cover state immigration policy and, of course, restructuring the Blueprint Education Plan. Now, what won't make tonight's deadline is the package of energy bills, which would have helped lower utility costs. And don't expect Maryland's budget woes to be solved by the end of the day either. To close the $3 billion budget gap, Governor Wes Moore has proposed $2 billion in spending cuts and $1 billion in tax reforms and increases on the wealthy. But Democrats, including Senate President Bill Ferguson, are now pushing for an expanded business tax. Last week, Ferguson gave a list of the very real cuts being considered, including closures of hospitals, loss of dental coverage under Medicaid, and the loss of food stamps for more than 30,000 people.
As we face these difficult choices, these are just 10 examples of how you get to the next billion. We have got to figure out a path towards sustainable revenues as well.
So the budget is not required to pass by tonight's deadline. And while it does have a technical deadline of March 31st, lawmakers say they anticipate working on it into the first week of April. From Annapolis, Mariah Gillette, CTV News.